See the camera shaking a little bit. 53 degrees right now in Philadelphia, but in the outside suburbs, 42 in Swedesboro, 48 in Media. It's cooler than yesterday. It's only 41 in Pottstown. 44 in Medford, widening out a little bit. Low 40s in the Lehigh Valley, upper 40s in Millville, and 42 right now in Newfield. In Jackson Township, you're just at 37, so grab a jacket. Satellite and radar showing the stubborn upper level low. We see those showers north and west. They'll fall apart before hitting us, but we will see some clouds rolling through. And I think even earlier, if you're north of the city in Allentown, it's already kind of cloudy. Just like yesterday, the wind picks up a little, 20, 22 miles an hour, starting even in the late morning hours. So you look at the afternoon, it's bright and nice. It's chilly this morning. You want a hoodie or a light jacket. It's 51 in the city, cooler in the suburbs. Not bad at lunchtime. Still fairly bright. A few clouds are increasing, but we're rather cloudy at 4 o'clock and 62, but the clouds clear at 8 o'clock and 55. So really just those clouds for the afternoon hours, Matt, and temps today just in the low 60s.
Gotcha, Karen. Our
so desperate for sunshine, she's going to dress up as the sun for Halloween.
This is true. This is true. You know I love my sunshine, so I'm going to try to be it. Good morning, everybody. Let's get ready for the big game for the Union. It's going to be cool and dry, but Sunday, whether you're heading to the Eagles or the Union, you're going to be dealing with temperatures only topping off in the 50s for the first time this season. So the coolest of the season hits when you're heading out. So kickoff time at 5:30. It's cool and dry in Chester for the Union. At full time on Sunday, partly cloudy and 51 degrees. Excited about the game. Make sure you dress for a little bit of a chill in the air. This morning we've got a chill in the air too. Maybe you're just heading out for the run. I highly suggest it, at least when the sun is up in a couple hours after 7, because we're going to see bright, beautiful sunshine in the morning hours, but not so much in the afternoon. So if you're someone like me who needs to soak it up, you know, make sure you try to do that. Maybe head for, even just drink your coffee outside if that's all you can do. At 8 o'clock, it's 51. You might want a light jacket or a hoodie. At 10, it's 55. At 11, it's 57. By 1 o'clock, you're sitting at 60, but by 1, you're starting to notice more clouds, and then it turns mostly cloudy through the afternoon. 62 for your high. So we're on the chilly side and we're parking ourselves in the low 60s until we drop to the 50s. How long does that last? We'll talk about that in that 7-day. A lot going on in the 7-day coming up in a few minutes, guys.
Do not leave us in suspense any
longer. I will
longer.
Tell you. I promise.
Thank you, Karen.
On this fall forecast.
Yes, I interrupt this weather forecast to ask a question. How are you feeling? I haven't been feeling great. Maybe you've been wondering, am I sick? It's still allergy season. Trees are medium, grass medium, weed medium. I'm allergic to all these things, so this is not great. And the mold is really high. So that could be one of the reasons why you're reaching for medicine. And maybe it's not a cold, maybe it's your allergies. It's always hard to tell this time of year with so many colds going on. But don't be surprised about the allergies still impacting. It doesn't help how dry we are. Today we get an update from the National Drought Monitor, and I'm so curious to see how this is because we're abnormally dry, the areas of yellow just about everywhere, with a moderate drought beginning through New Jersey and just north of Allentown. So we'll see if that expands, and it likely will today. And as we look at the forecast over the next 7 days, you know, we're really quiet with no real rain. It looks like the next chance is maybe midweek next week, but that's kind of a long ways off. We'll see about that. Looks like a coastal storm might try to form. We've got this deep upper level trough. You see these showers north and west, but they don't impact us. They just fall apart. We've got a dry air mass, but we are going to see the clouds kind of well up in the afternoon. So if you're heading for a bike ride, maybe early this morning, we're in a bright sunshine at 8 o'clock, but it's going to be chilly to start. 51 in the city, but cooler in the suburbs. At lunchtime, 59. The clouds kind of well up in the afternoon, and then they break apart in the evening. Temps just in the low 60s, where normally it'd be about 65, but we've had so many days this month where we were 70s and 80s, so not the case. We're kind of parking in the low 60s and just holding there for the foreseeable future. The overnight low is 44. We've got frost advisories tonight. That's north and west and south and east, because a little bit of frost could be forming, so watch for that. I want to talk about Tropical Storm Melissa. The winds are just 50 miles an hour, but this could be a really big deal. It's in the Caribbean, and look at the latest models. I mean, it could be a major hurricane, a Cat 4 hurricane just south of Jamaica by Monday or Tuesday. But look at this cone. It's not a cone, it's a circle. It's just not going anywhere. And with it only kind of slowly moving and all of that rain, it could cause flooding and life-threatening flooding, even if it doesn't make landfall. So something to watch. So what happens beyond that? Some spaghetti plot models, really unsure, but some do show it kind of pulling out north and east. Likely the trough that we have helps push it out of here, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. It will be a major hurricane. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Sunshine to afternoon clouds, 62 for your high. Kind of similar tomorrow. It's breezy in the afternoon, sun to clouds, and 61. Saturday's a little brighter and 61. On Sunday, lots of high clouds. If you're heading to the Union or the Eagles game, it's 59 degrees, so bundle up a little bit. 57 on Monday, really cool. These are the coolest numbers we've seen so far this season. On Tuesday, kind of a fall chill, and 58. Wednesday, maybe we're tracking some showers. It's a long ways off. And again, temperatures holding in the upper 50s. Looks like it's kind of chilly even through Halloween. So kind of be prepared for that as you're getting ready for the big holiday, which you know I like.
You
Matt's
love
trying to
dressing
figure
up.
out his whole costume, I'm sure.
Yes, very big deal in college too. I've got college-age daughters. They have multiple outfits, different days. There's a lot happening. Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna live it up too.
As you should, Karen.
Not just the kids.
Forecast, AccuWeather, you got to pack that coat because you don't want to get sick,
do.
right?
Dr. Jim might not recommend going out without socks on, but I think in here it's okay because we're celebrating National Crocs Day
It's
today.
Crocs Day.
Karen
this is
loves
my
Crocs.
favorite. I do. What's there not to love about plastic shoes, which I am currently
Lo and
wearing
behold.
right now?
You're
Yeah,
speaking.
I've got the. Thank you. I've got the shoes. You can't actually see them, unfortunately. I thought you would be able to see them. All right, let's take a look here at the bus stop forecast for you. It's 50 degrees. It's clear and chilly. At drop-off time, it's 62 with lots of clouds around, and then you can see the winds really pick up. 20, 22 miles an hour out of the west out there. So the wind is going to be a little bit gusty. Satellite and radar showing that upper level low, kind of similar to yesterday. You start with sun, then you see the clouds. Of showers aren't impacting us, but you are going to get those clouds filling in the afternoon. It's not going to be as bright as it is this morning. So in the Lehigh Valley, mostly cloudy and 57, and the city 62 degrees, some sunshine and afternoon clouds, and at the shore it's mostly sunny skies and 61 degrees. So Matt, it's on the cool side this afternoon. It's chilly this morning, so yes, why not wear the Crocs? Mine have little weather emoji things on.
I was going to say, I know you well enough to know you can do a high kick if you need to.
I can,
there we
and
go.
I won't.
We get a good look at the Crocs.
Because I'm wearing a dress. Thanks a lot for the heads up on that.
Good point.
To see just the impact that Misty Copeland has had
Yes.
in the ballet theater community, and of course wish her well.
And so nice to celebrate her. Good morning, everybody. We're celebrating fall with a chill that's coming today and lasts forever. As we look at the next 10 days, every day in blue is a day below average. So you get the idea. We're staying below average, even through, I mean, this is Halloween here, next Friday, and I think temperatures upper 50s to maybe 60 degrees at that point, staying a little bit below average, even beyond that into early November. And you can see the peak of it. It really starts on Sunday, where we're getting not only into the 60s, but the upper 50s. So be prepared for that as you're heading to the Eagles game, or if you're going to see the Union in Chester. Sunday at the Link, morning tailgate, there's a chill in the air, but it's a nice day, 49 at 1 o'clock. You have a light north wind, so it's not that it's terribly windy or well below average, but nonetheless the coolest air of the season. 56 on the drive home, it's just 58 degrees. So that's for Eagles Sunday. Satellite and radar showing the reason today we have the chill is we've got this deep trough, this upper level trough through the area. Once this kicks out of here over the weekend, another one comes right back in. So through that entire period, we've got this trough, and that means you kind of start with sun, you get clouds bubbling up. We do have some clouds out here right now. The shower's not impacting us. Maybe tomorrow in the Poconos you get a shower. That's about it. It's a really dry forecast. So looking ahead, a little chilly this morning, cooler than yesterday. We're at about 50 at 7 in the city, cooler in the suburbs. We do have some clouds right now, but by 9, 10 o'clock, it's the brightest part of the day. 52 degrees at 9, at 11, it's 57. The clouds come rolling in for the afternoon at 1 o'clock, some sunshine and 60, mostly cloudy by 3 and only 62. So cooler than yesterday, a little bit below average, mostly cloudy at 5 and 60 degrees. And then we start to clear the skies by 7 o'clock. We do have frost concerns overnight, and you can see both north and west and south of the city. You could see some frost, so make sure you protect your plants. Overnight lows look to be in the upper 30s in some spots north of the city, maybe upper 30s to maybe 40 if you're south of the city, but still that chance for some frost forming. Tropical storm Melissa, 50-mile-an-hour winds right now, but expected to become a major Category 4 hurricane. This is huge, but it's hardly budging in the Caribbean. You see it's just a circle kind of meandering even through early next week. So watching that closely with it not going very far, even if it not making landfall in Jamaica, could cause life-threatening flooding. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Sunshine to afternoon clouds, 62 degrees for your high. It's a cool one today, and the winds pick up this afternoon, maybe over 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow, more of the same. A cool breeze, 61, sun to clouds. Saturday, partly sunny, not a bad day, a little chilly and 61. Sunday for the Eagles, for the Union, it's 59, so we start in the 50s and stay there a little bit with some high, thin clouds. Chilly on Monday with some sunshine mixing with the clouds and 57 degrees. A fall chill on Tuesday continues, upper 50s. Maybe you get some showers on Wednesday. We really need some showers. We got a chance for that next Wednesday, but until then, pretty dry, guys.
Better start working on it.